Hello, YouTube. This is Michael, the Profit Dreamer, and this is my thumbnail for this video. Credit cards are the devil. Let's get out of Photoshop. All right, so let's just get right to it. Um, this is my website. Just go to www.profitdreamer.com and go ahead and click on the credit card calculator. All right, so let's get some information so I can show you where I'm basing my information or facts from. Okay, so I went out to Wallet Hub and I found a study that for 2020, the average credit card debt per household is $7,938 in 2020. And so for our purpose, we're just going to round up to a nice number of 8,000 to make the math simple. And then on the same website, I found the Never study. What is the average credit card interest rate? And right now, highlight this, average credit card interest rate is 17.98% for new offers and 14.58% for existing accounts. So we're going to focus on this number here, and we're just going to round up to 15% to make our math a little bit easier. And so if we go over to my website and you click on the credit card calculator button, or I suggest you go through the menu because maybe I'll move this button later, but this should always be here. So credit card payment calculator. And remember, I'm kind of a Christian-based organization. That's why we have pressed towards the mark. But for this, I want to tell you in Proverbs 22:7, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. That's Proverbs 22:7. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. So if you are borrowing money on your credit card, you are a slave to the lender. So let's get started, and we're going to show you the effects of why I say credit cards are the devil. So let's put in that $8,000 credit card balance. Remember, we rounded up. So the average American owes around $8,000 for credit card balance in 2020. And we're going to put in 15% for the interest rate. And this question is asking you, how is the minimum payment calculated? I default this for you so you don't necessarily have to know what this means. But what this means is, how is your minimum payment calculated? And so what the credit card companies do is they charge you 15% interest not every month, but what they do is they take 15 divided by 12, and that's the interest that they charge you for that month. And then they charge you 1% of your balance. So 1% of your credit card balance of 8,000 is $80. And so effectively, you are only paying your credit card balance down $80 a month for the first month. Obviously, that changes because you'll owe $80 less and they redo it and they charge you the interest again and then they charge you again. And I will show you that here in a second. And so we're going to choose this minimum payment only function, which is of the devil. And so if you do that, you're only going to, your minimum payment's going to be $100. So that's the $80 plus $100 in interest that they're charging you. So let's go ahead and calculate our results. If you only make the minimum payment, you are going to pay $9,478.98 in interest on top of the $8,000. So that's this total principal plus interest. So if you never make another purchase on that credit card and only make the minimum payment, you will pay $17,478.98. You will pay a total of 118% in interest. It will take you 26 years and 1 month to pay off that credit card debt. Let me repeat that. If you just make the minimum payment, you will pay for 26 years and 1 month. And here's why I say credit cards are the devil. They are designed to trap you into a minimum payment trap where you are giving them your interest every month, I should say, and they're only taking 1% of your balance down. And so let's look at the full payment schedule to get a clearer picture of that. And so your first payment, you're going to pay $100 in interest and only $80 towards your principal. And at the end of the month, you're going to owe them $7,920. And then this will keep going on and on and on until you pay that credit card off. And so the next month, you're going to pay them $99 in interest. So you're effectively giving them $99 for free. And so that $8,000 balance, the privilege of them borrowing you the money, they want $99 a month. And they're only going to, the next month, take down $79 and 20% of your principal. Remember, that's 1% of the balance at the end of the previous month. That's the $7,920. And so that's why I say this interest plus 1% of balance. And that will go on and on and on and on and on until you owe them. And if we go back to the summary, that's why it takes you 26 years and 1 month to pay off that original $8,000 debt. Okay, so let's see if we can make a little better. Let's get your credit card paid down faster. And so another option that you have on my credit card is to make the minimum payment plus an extra payment. So that means I'm going to make the minimum payment of $180, but I want to add $100 extra a month on top of it. And so let's calculate that result. So if you do that, you will save yourself $6,790.38. And this bar chart here shows you your original interest, which is if you just make the minimum payment, and your new total interest. And so you will only pay $2,688.66 in interest if you make the minimum payment plus $100. And so I'm showing you here that your original interest and principal plus interest, if you just make the minimum payment, will be $17,478.98. And if you make a minimum payment plus an extra payment of $100, you will only pay $10,688.60. And you will save yourself 71% on your interest. Now, if you do this, you will save, well, you won't save, well, you will save, but let me get my thoughts clear here. It will only take you 4 years and 11 months to pay off that debt. You will save yourself 21 years and 2 months by doing that. So this is the time saved versus the just making the minimum payment. So keep that in mind. If you just make an extra $100 payment on this debt, you will save yourself 21 years and 2 months. And that's why I always put this disclaimer here. Credit cards are the devil. Now, your other option is to make a fixed payment. Now, a fixed payment means that you go inside Bank of America, Capital One, American Express, whoever your credit card company is. Most of them give you the option to say, no, I want to make a fixed payment. And so what that means is, no, I want to make the same payment every month. And so we're going to say, I want to make a $300 payment every month. And so your payment will always be $300 a month until you get that credit card balance paid down. So let's calculate results. If you do that, you'll save yourself $7,686.70. And this is just showing your original interest if you only made the minimum payment versus that. So if you do this, you only pay $1,792.28 in interest. And so once again, I'm showing you the difference here. So the original interest is the 17,000 number, and your new principal and interest will be $9,792.28. So that's your original $8,000 balance plus the $1,792.28 of interest you will pay. If you do this, it will only take you 2 years and 9 months to pay off that debt, and you will save yourself 23 years and 4 months to pay off that debt. So basically, you're saving yourself 23 years and 4 months by making a fixed payment of $300. And as always, I keep putting this here, credit cards are the devil. So let's recap the devil part of this. So let's go back to the minimum payment only. If you just make the minimum payment, you will save, well, you won't save your total interest. If you just make the minimum payment, your total interest will be $9,478.98 on that $8,000 balance. So you end up paying the $8,000 plus an extra $9,478.98. And so this number kind of summarizes that you will end up paying $17,478.98 on an $8,000 credit card balance. You more than double what you pay. So you will pay 118% in interest on that. It will take you 26 years and 1 month to pay off that credit card debt. Now, I do want to put this disclaimer here. Every credit card company calculates how your minimum payment is calculated. So you'll have to look at you have to go to find that out from your credit card. It's usually on your statement. So you could change this to 2% of balance, which will change things a bit. And if you make maybe 4% of the balance, which some credit cards do, that will change your payment a little bit. But from my study, most of them are trying to get you trapped into the interest plus 1% of balance, which is that $17,000 number. So this is Michael, the Profit Dreamer. Remember, our goal is always to help one person. And so, of course, I want 1 million subscribers, but if I can just get one person to get out of debt, one person to pay their credit card down, one person to take control of their finances by using my calculators, then I will feel like I have done what God has told me to do. So this is Michael, the Profit Dreamer. I ask that you please leave comments down below. Tell me if this helped you. Tell me what we could do better. If you think my math is wrong, leave me comments down below. So we love you all, and we appreciate the comments and constructive feedback. Thank you. Please go out to profitdreamer.com, click on the credit card calculator, and run your numbers and get your financial freedom back. Thank you.